A great classroom is like a great mastermind group. And when you know who you have in the room, you can identify your learning objectives and unlock the outcomes. Now here's the thing, I've got these tennis balls and I'm just, oh look, it crossed over. I'm just bouncing them, okay? And if you've spent any time with me physically, in person, you know that I love to use tennis balls. Now you may say, Ashley, well, you've been playing with these balls for a little while, so you have a little bit of a handle on them, maybe more than I do. And that could be true, just a little bit. But here's the thing, you are there as an example. When you're in your classroom, you are an example to your students of who you are, where you are, what you can do, and how you can be that model for them when trying new things. So the simple solution is to grab a pair of tennis balls and practice using them. And then you can do some really cool tricks. Now, I'm not going to do any cool tricks because I don't want to go running after the balls while I'm on the video. I did that in the last video, okay? But you can do this. The second thing I want to say is when we talk about having masterminds in the form of classrooms, there's a shared objective, there's a shared experience, and there's a common set of outcomes. We have a great opportunity to organize our students around reaching their goals, okay? So your mastermind, your classroom, shared vision, shared experience, some differentiating processes, but your outcomes, you're sharing a set of outcomes, and every student is going to unlock different outcomes depending on what level they're on. Now, when you have a group of kids who are popular, they're used to directing other children, especially those teenagers, used to, and those tweens, directing other tweens, you want to say to them, show us how to do it. Show us how to do it. You also want to acknowledge their status, okay? This is really important. Acknowledging their status as one of the cool kids lets them know that you know something about them that is important, okay? Now, whether they care about being popular or not is not as important as you being able to say, okay, all the cool kids, I want you to show us how it's done. When you do that, they will identify themselves. Those who are a little bit more timid can watch, and then they can join in, okay? And I've done these tennis ball activities where there are athletes in the room, and I've never been an athlete. And they will be like, this is boring. I can do this. I do this all the time. And I'm like, great. Now show someone else how to do it. Now extend patience to somebody else, because it's not enough that you're capable. It's not enough that you're confident. When you put caring in there, that's how we help others come into the center with us and do the activity, okay? So, caring, capable, and confident. Caring, confident, and capable. And the other thing, they went in different directions. Okay. The other thing is, when you have the vision of capable, caring, confident kids, caring enough, do they care about themselves? Do they care about the process? Have you made this process compelling to them? Have you made it significant to them? So care is first, then capability. Can they do the process? Can they do the thing? The confidence will develop naturally. The confidence will develop naturally, but we want to, how do we help kids to care? We show that we care first. And then from there, we give them quality attention, quality instruction, and they are able to experience the process, experience themselves as learners, and then move through the process, developing their capacity. Move through the process, developing their capacity, and then the confidence comes. It's an automatic overflow. It's an automatic overflow. And then when those kids get to a certain level in their development, they can extend that to others. Why? Because they're caring, they're capable, and they're confident. 3 C's: caring, capable, and confident. And that's how we ripple out goodness into the world and make it a better place. Okay? I hope this is helpful for you. When you're doing an activity, always use yourself as an example. Then when you recognize the cliques in the room or those who are by themselves, and yes, some kids do prefer to be by themselves, but they also want to balance it out with being with other kids, okay? So assuming the best possible outcome, we can say, well, all the cool kids, show me how it's done. If they don't identify as a cool kid, that's okay. You walk over to them and say, hey, I see you. I think something tells me you can do this. Something tells me this is in you. Show me how it's done. And you're leading with a positive mental attitude towards that child. And when you give them that level, that quality of attention, they'll be more than willing to show you just a little bit of what they can do. Now, if they don't want to do it at all, that's okay. I say, well, you can just watch this until you're ready. And some kids, they'll tell you, I can't do this because, you know, I can't spin around. You know, they may have some sensory sensitivities, and spinning or bouncing or doing certain things won't work for them. But I know for a fact that those same kids will join in on other activities because I've seen it with high school days, okay? I bless you. I want the best for you. And I want you to try this out. Simple activities involving more students. Show me all the cool kids. Show me what you can do. If someone says I'm not cool, sure you are. You're here. Okay, well, I see you. I see. And if you have a rapport with them, then you can build on that. Okay? But be sincere, because they can tell when you're not. All right, I'll see you again in the next video.